Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the highest light and resonance, thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed Elegua Monday. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. I said spirit, make it pop. What's up, my unit? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you jump on the Spotify. I'm gonna start sending some messages over there because not everything is about the cards. So if you want to hear some other news and things that I want to talk about, jump on the YT. I'm just gonna leave it at that on the Spotify. YT is for the people that like to see cancer, a personal issue, reaches a resolution. So this was the moon energy that just passed this weekend, right? Hold your vision. Your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus energy, right? So whatever has been a bother, don't let pride get in your way. Yeah. Us cancers, we have a little attitude. And when we're done, our commitment's being tested. We have things bottled up. We just explode. What do you need to release? Yeah. All right. So you need to know that everything that you've done or everything that you could do was enough, and it's okay. All right. It's all right. Right. Show the world the real you. Yeah. Spirit's like, it's okay. They'll see. They know they'll see. And they have a good record. Right. This is about consistency. You kept it so real. All right. Confidence is key to your success. If you're confident that you're being yourself, you're confident that you put in your best work, you ain't got nothing to do. All right. This is where your work has spoken for itself. Right? What do you need to release? The answers you need are coming. Yeah. Right? A time to give rather than take, Virgo energy. All right. So these are things that, and there we go again. A personal issue reaches a resolution. All right. Believe in the impossible. All right. Can't believe or can't. Time to release the negativity. All right. Second thoughts. It's like they didn't want to give you a chance. They didn't want to give it a second thought, and now that they have, or probably getting a force. There's something here with the force because Capricorn season's here, so it's like that. It's like there's something about this time to release the negativity, a time for healing. Yeah, something's came in here in this time and it's lighting that ass up. It's like give it up. This is when deep down inside, I think this is when it's like put your ego aside. Is that person right? Right? Put your ego aside. Right? Are you wrong? Put your ego aside. Right? It's really what it is. Put your ego aside. Right? Bring love into the situation. Right? And it's not just that. It's also too what's good for everybody. Cancer energy is very wholesome. Family, friends. We love to give chances and chances. So this is also well too. It's like if the ego was to put aside, maybe this is where I'm getting some real change. Right? Given the chance. Right? This is what will happen. This is what they want to do. They want to bring love into the situation. Right? And here we go again. Right? But do you give a flying? Right? Do you care? All right. Inner strength. Inner strength. Dreams. Aw, you have so much. You're so polite. Of course you can ask a question. Of course you can ask a question. Clarity. You can ask your question at the end. Family. Relationships. See? Hitting in the chakras here. Very clear. Right? The third eye is here. You already you're feeling it from your family. You're feeling it from your friends. You already know, right? You are the one, right? As in like willing, right? Some people don't have a lot of will. Some people don't have a lot of will, right? Meditation, right? Speaking of will, right? It's getting stranger, eh? Right? Love, the inspiration, right? Building up, right? Meditating. It's like once you sit on that, right? It can be. It's like you're seeing the power that can come within 33, right? Creativity, life purpose. Mm-hmm. This is a tap 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 in moment. Somebody needs to tap in and hit that button and really believe in what it is that they've been wanting to do. Something that they've been like, you've been communicating to your family for since you were you from when you were small. There's an instant. There's something that brings true joy here, right? But this is when it's like not everybody else believes in it, or not everybody else likes it, or not everybody else is fond of it. Who cares? These things at these times are the ones and are the opportunities that set you apart from your old self, and this will set you apart from the groups and things and people that no longer serve you. Right? 17. Right? 17. We have treasures. Right? Treasures. Right? What was once hidden from view can now be seen. Laying within you are many inner treasures and gifts. This is your time of discovery. You have special and unique skills that you have hidden like pearls in a shell. It is happening now. Stay grounded and clear. The spiral in this card is the universal energies that are working within you to help uncover what lies within. Understand, however, that once fully uncovered, you'll be asked to use these gifts in service of others in the planet. Right? Okay. Right. A lot of people like to copy too, and it's not even a sense of copy, but it's really respect of where did you get that idea from? That's what I'm getting from here. Your inner child is kind of like what's tapping in is like it's like whether your ideas are stolen or they're evil eye or they are this is just coming into like keeping quiet doing what you need to do, but at the same time it's really believing that no it, it, you're, you're gonna get it done. The mountain, yeah, there you are up there on the mountain. It's time to come down. You put yourself up there for a reason. The vow, the mask, yeah. This is commitment energy, willing to do anything to get there, willing to do anything to see it to see it the way you believe it's supposed to be. Right? Some people are fake. They're not of that. There's a mountain. Again, moving mountains. Right? And that's what this could also feel like. What you're doing, you feel like you're like a warrior. Right? Right? Usher's coming in. Right? Right? Just let it be. Right? Understanding your strength that you have been trying to move this. Right? It's like nobody can see you. Father energy, the sword. Masculine energy could be kicking in at this time too. Could be speaking to the masculine. Or threading this together, understanding too. Masculine energy being a bit softer, choosing to come in to be a little bit nicer for some reason. Right? You find that you produce more when you're in a kinder spirit. Yeah, things are being threaded together. And it's okay to drop a tear for the last one. Or if you feel a little sad for, you know, what you were hoping for, and and you damn well know it's not. It's okay. You can shed a tear. The truth. Yeah. Right. There's gonna be a lot of breaking truths. Right. You might even hear some things in the car, like that you might be driving to. So pay attention. Right. Anything that has you in a sense of like, yeah, you could be like this could have you feeling like you don't want to do nothing. Right. We get into when we get in our feels at this time. When Cancer says the truth in a certain way, the truth comes out in this. Like it can put us in. Right. So choose wisely about some of the things that you're doing and the people that you want to chill around, so you can protect your energy, so that you can actually like do your inner work. Right. Material harvest. Yeah. So that can sink in, so that you can turn this pain into some abundance. Right. As you're threading this together, right? Patience and planning and sacrificing. You're like, okay, it is what it was. You know what it is. You know who had to go. You know what had to leave. You know what has to stay. Your intuition is telling you emotional loss is part of the journey, right? But you can't just hold on, right? Hold on to what you have to stand your ground on. You have to hold on to that. It's like stand your ground, right? You gotta catch that bus. Emotional withdrawal. This is sulking. But I'm trying to figure out at what period in time, right? If it's fresh, a fresh wound, kind of understand. If it's a wound that you've been picking at, right? No wonder it still hurts. And if it's something that you never really healed or gone to seek the right type of care, the heart chakra, see what I'm saying? It's hitting deep now, right? So these things anchor in the heart, right? And you're actually made more progress than you thought, but it don't really feel like that because you're out of earth. Right, but this is the inner child energy where it's like your gifts are being blocked around here. You can't. That inspiration energy, when you feel that sad, you feel that depressed, even, right? You just want to sulk. You kind of got to get over that energy. And I'm telling you this, right? That's how I live. That's how I thrive, right? Material and spiritual prosperity, Six of Pentacles. The universe is here helping you to balance this out, right? This is the new vision energy. So you're looking outside it, right? Just standing. Probably the new mornings feel a little bit better and different, right? Or they should, because spirits here trying to tap in to say, hey, they're going to feel different, right? But why feel trapped in fear? Because you're afraid to sacrifice needs to be sacrificed. You know, lots of times people sacrifice against this energy here. So Cancer energy is telling you how to move right now. There's a loss right there. So I stopped taking the losses over here and said, okay, we're going to flip it. And it's not purposely, you know, that, that, that wicked woman named Karma, she's out. Walk around here like nobody's business, okay? Firm foundation, rejoice in celebration. Stay firm. There's going to be a new group of people that you can cheers with. They don't necessarily have to be your bona fides, but at least you can go out and say, when they say, oh, cheers, you can touch glass with some decent, right? It's a new celebrating energy, right? Stay. Or I'm also feeling like you only have like 2 to 3 people. I know those close circles too. That's what it is. Stand firm with your group of friends. Doesn't even have to get bigger than this. Inner child, you're tapping in where it's kind of like you find out when you go bigger than that, when the circles get bigger, is when things go problem. Maybe it just is the 3, right? And if you have a Cancer in your life, ding, 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 right? Even better, right? Emotional withdrawal, passion ignited, yeah. firm foundations and achievements, yeah, things are going to be picking up. Planted that seed, somebody had their thoughts and their mind on something, your hands were on it, and it's about to come. It's about to root. There we go. As I say, Empress, fertility. You can't make this up. Can't do anything, birth anything. Right? Devil's energy in the background all the time. Capricorn energy right here. Right? Victory and success. They're trying to block the victory and success. Right? There we go. With the disruption. Can't make this up. But Empress is always here. I win. I birth. Do it. You see what I'm saying? And that's all it is. The disruption is beer talk. They love to talk shit. Love to send shit. Right? Balancing. Right? You know, balancing out. Run me my money. Run me my money. That would make me happy. Wishes and fulfillment. Triumph. Patience and planning. Right? People want to plan and do their things, but when you're helping them and you're doing all these things, that's why I said, Empress, you could do this again. You could do this again. The birthing cycle comes from you. I say all these things are my sons. Keep like I said, right now. Sacral chakra. Solitude. That's study time. Take that time to study. I'm getting back into it. Awareness, magician energy. Yeah, I'm just taking my time. I'm picking up my energy again. I've been doing it in my way. It's been feeling good. And I have one complaint at the moment. Other than that, it's fine. The turn up energy that I feel like I could give people and give things right now, I'm giving it to spirit like I normally do, even though I want to go and handle it. But I'm like, no, I can't ruin this gratitude energy. Right? Obstacle and challenges dropped on the floor. Right? And that's just the truth. Right? Authority. Right? You boss that off. Right? Mm-hmm. 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 Never a right time to say goodbye. But you already know you do. You just gotta go your way, like, you know. Sometimes you just gotta go your way. It's never a right time to say goodbye. Right. Summon 13. Right. You can tap in. There's a new vision. Right. Nobody can. This is. All right. The conclusion. Yeah. This is the thread. That's the thread. The fulfillment. Right. This is your reminder. Not everybody's gonna like it. Not everybody's gonna want. Like, this is where it's gonna. It's not supposed to change your vision. It's not supposed to change how you feel about these things, because if you did, then that's where the masking was before. You're being fake to your damn self first. Right? You threaded this together. The prosperity lies ahead when you believe and you don't keep mixing. It's complicated when you add your own complications to it. It's not that complicated. High Priestess up here. This is coming to be the obedient child, coming into the obedient adult, right? That can communicate, that has listened. So, like, like spirit is really here, just giving in this energy where it's like it's so clear now, and the love in and the love of self first, because when you put up the healthy boundaries to get this job done as well. Reminder. Right? Because people are afraid of action, right? Understanding, high priest of spirit, meditate, right? This is when they actually see that they're in denial of how you got here, like how you're doing this. They're like, like when you sit down, you really think about it, meditate on this. It comes from, right? In all honesty, and like the burning flame, like you didn't even like this. This could even also be just like even in a harsh ending, where you be like, yo, I'm done with you. It's coming in from a burning truth, right? And like you thread this together, and you could see the obedience right there. I'm gonna end it right there because I can't say anything else. Love. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's all love, right? But take this in, right? This could be some of your parents at this time, right? The father energy and stuff too, right? Not even paying attention to like they never paid attention to you. They weren't paying attention to it, right? We spoke about it in the inner child energy as well, so it's kind of like you're not afraid anymore. So you're gonna do what you want to do, and you're still gonna bring love into this because we're going into this into Aquarius season, right? So Capricorn into Aquarius, right? You still want me around. You still want to do this, right? This can still get done, but you know what I'm saying? You want some of these gifts, right? You found out a way to help yourself. Could have been feeling used. Don't hate, meditate. A lot of meditating energy on here. A lot of meditating energy on here. A lot of meditating energy here tonight. Right? A lot of meditating energy here tonight. Michael, you're protected. Archangel Michael, you're protected. Thank you, Michael, for protecting me, surrounding me with your light. Spiritual abundance. See it there? You know what to do. And if you don't know, then focus your mind and meditate on it. So you can make your mind up, so you can get out here and get your feet wet, make some mistakes, go back to the drawing board, so we can seek. Right? There we go. It's protected. Michael's like, we're just protected. It is what it is. A lot of sword energy, right? You might even get your truth for tomorrow, because Ogun Tuesday, like, right? That's what I'm getting, like the truth, right? Trust your vibes. Right? Peaceful warrior, right? This is like honestly still getting the job done, right? But like you go around and you find out, right? You threaded this together, right? You put and trust your vibes. Cancer energy. We're like internal lie detectors, right? So you already know, right? You already know. Peace and harmony, and we're all love. Everybody loves us, right? Up until that point. And that's why it's like I'm getting it's a little bit at that point. Move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body. Maybe that's why the mix changed to this club pop thing, because I'm like, what is this? Focus your mind. Love and accept yourself. Yeah, there's a heavy focus in here right now. See the Metatron grid as well? Loved one in heaven is coming down and helping as well. The miracle of prayer, Sandophon. Divine physician, Raphael. Yeah, balance. Healthy choices. It's supposed to say if you guys are feeling like everything is changing, diet, this, that, or third. It's not just New Year's energy. Like you're on it because you're you're aligned. We're in that season. We're in that season. Yeah. Not into that. It's not just New Year's energy, and like yeah, like everybody tries to jump on it, but it's literally like that season work, right? You want your fruits, you want your water, you want to try to move your body, all these things, go with it. This is part of your summoning of your gifts and the vision and the conclusion and the high priest of spirit and understanding. All of this is coming in, right? It's a journey, right? And if anything, you're going on a fool's journey. This is your new. This is zero, right? Starting again. Inner voice, right? Loved one in heaven. Focus your mind, right? New beginnings, right? If you're feeling passed over energy as well, if you ever pass over one and you feel like you've been thinking about them or they've been tapping into your way too, that could be true. We always think about our ancestors in ways, right? Take it as such as that opening scene in Wednesday season 1 when she was talking to her mom before her mom kicked her off to school, and she was saying, you know, an ancestor, somebody from your line, comes and visits you, right? You're a raven, etc., etc., etc. I'm here. This is where we are. Okay. Ancestor energy could be doing this or could have done this or saying hello one more time again, like tap in, wake up, right? And this is where it's coming in from the inner child, right? So the 33 energy that was here, like, you know, that could be my ascension. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries, right? And you guys that are like going into your 40s right now, if anything, like this is where you're here. Do for some boundaries so that you can go into like the next cycle, right? Aligned, right? Aligned. What is not aligned or needs to change, like immediately, ASAP, right? Something's overdue for you to tap into so that you can use to finish, right? And you threaded this together, right? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I'm telling you, I know all about this. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Oh, actually having the support from friends and family and stuff that you actually like what? Tap in, right? Age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, right? Right. This is why you can't run your race, right? Because they pissed in your cornflakes, right? They don't want to come and watch your race. Who cares? Spirit will be there. I'll be there. Angels there. Ancestors are there. They'll root you on. This is probably literally letting go of the physical form for a little bit, right? Break the chain, right? Ancestral healing, rewriting the future, the great gathering. It's all coming in together. Intuitive hits, your soul tribe. Boundaries. All of this. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, right? Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Boundaries. I tell you, these motherfuckers don't like it. They can't stand it. And I'll tell you who can't stand it. The ones that actually need them enforced on them or reinforced. And Capricorn season would be just that, right? Capricorn season will be bringing just that. And the biggest issue would probably be is that if this doesn't work out, then you just want to null and void, rip up this contract. We're not having this no more. I don't work for you. I don't want to live with you. I don't with you no more, right? I don't care how good it was. I don't care how good it could get, right? Everything lock off. Right? Everything lock off. Grasshopper. Take a leap of faith. 30. Mm-hmm. Right? There's 38. Right? So I think I am thinking to speaking mostly to my right skunk spirit. Know your worth. Right? Yeah. And for you guys that are turning, going into your 30s, this is to help you with your ascension energy when you hit your 33. So when you hit your master number, you can actually really feel like, you know what? Yeah, be playful. You don't have to be so serious with life because you're ready. You're on it, right? Slow and steady wins the race. It's not a race anymore, right? You can hit that Jay-Z and be like 30's a new 20, right? All because you're taking this last leg of your 25s to 30s and you're actually like forming it so that you can roll into this. You see what I'm saying? And then if you guys are here, like I said, in your 30s to your 40s, like this is where now spirits like you need to really enforce these last set of boundaries like no other. And if you do this now for this next 6 months, you'll see by Capricorn moon in 6 months time, like you'll be very happy for it. And that energy will be complementing it because the season energy will be giving it too because it'll be summertime. So what a great time to actually have like the mirror energy back of you. And I don't mean mirror like outside. I mean mirror when you look in that mirror, like we were talking about the mirror work and you see and you're so happy and you can like literally like, I'm telling you, they don't know. Now is a lucky time. Rabbit spirit. Right? See a rabbit there? Now is a lucky time. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. 4 and 6. Spirit saying you can have whatever you like. Turkey spirit, give it gratitude and grace. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Boundaries. That's where I feel like to be generous of spirit. This is when I feel like the balance and the skills that are coming in. It's like clear out the clutter. It's like you threaded this together. You don't got to be that nice to that. And even if you are that nice, I'm always going to be a nice, polite, loving person. But I have a degree, right? And I don't mean in school, right? Nothing is wasted. Right? That degree of like where it stops. Right? What I tell you about you people coming on my page and telling me what to do and this, that, and the third and all this other things. Like, look at this. You took all those time to write that to me? I hope you jump off my page and go bless somebody else with that divine message of hope. Right? Dead ass. Because I told you guys to get off. It's 2026 now. The miracles are endless. Co-create with spirit. You see this? Be generous of spirit. Right? And you want to come tell me now that all glory be to the God mighty. Jesus Christ is the only one and only true living God. Besides him, there is no other God. Faith telling is a sin. Repent, my brother. God bless you. Okay. Well, the miracles are endless, my brother. Okay. So I guess we'll both be generous in a certain way. Okay. And we'll co-create in our own paths. Get the fuck out of here. Trust the great mystery. I don't know where you'll be off to. You don't know where I'll be off to. Okay? I'm telling you. These are the boundaries you may need to tell people as well so that you can focus on what you're doing. Right? And it's so funny because look, I lost a like. Right? They even show these things like this as well. I can see a light go down. Was that literally you? Or did I trigger somebody else's message because I'm here defending myself? Right? You see what I'm saying? You see what boundaries do in a certain way, my unit? Right? People want to tell you, but you won't be able to tell them. Oh, you sure you can? We thread this together, okay? I ain't gonna tell you at what degree, because that's up to you and your maturity and where you are in your journey and how your ego is playing out and all that freakish, right? But I will tell you that you got this. Can I get one more animal? People are a joke, bro. Bring a gentle touch. Take a leap of faith. Back at it again. Grasshopper, right? Peacock spirit, let that shine. Surrender now. You want to know what's so funny too? I just watched that movie Tarot. It must have came out last year. I just watched it. It's on Netflix or whatever. And it's so funny because that's what they like to do out here as well. They like to paint their image of what they did so everybody can have their fear of certain things in a certain way. And even as I'm watching it, first rule of thumb in there, and I said it to myself even before she said it sitting there, was you're not really supposed to use somebody else's deck. You feel me? But just to see how they spin that off, like, oh, you got the card and this thing came and haunted you. I'm like, of course they would share it like that, right? But fate, right? And hope, right? This is where the thread comes into play, where you take your action into your life, right? Yes, you can sit, you can pray, you can do all these things all you want, but if you don't take the necessary action, right? This is literally sitting here and having the idea of the garment you want to knit, right? And having all the cotton in the world. But if you are not going to thread this and take the time and believe in your skill and your craft, knowing this and having this, and talking all of this, okay? Okay, I just want to, we're going to leave it there tonight, okay? You love me? I love you. Ashe.